All out KKR for 169. The last man to fall, Venkatesh Iyer, scoring 70 with a ball to spare. That means they could have gotten maybe
175,
4, 5, 6, something like that. Was that your prediction?
None of our predictions.
What your prediction?
Lowest was 225. That was mine.
No, I made 210.
Oh,
210, 238.
and 225.
To say it's below par would be an understatement compared to what predictions you guys went with. But first, I want to talk about the man who also is the highest run scorer, but also has done 2 faux pas, in my opinion, in this innings. Let's talk about the latest one. He's trying to scoop.
Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah, are you serious?
Come on.
Was he actually trying to do that?
I miss Pat Cummins.
It's like going into a boxing ring and sledging Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Or abusing him.
You're a featherweight, you're abusing a heavyweight guy.
Or I'm telling him, okay, I'm gonna, box you with no gum guard, nothing. I'm telling that to Mike Tyson. If not the boxing ring, it's like
playing a singles with Roger Federer and saying on grass and saying I'll beat you there.
yeah,
You're not anything.
Yeah.
Who are you?
trash talking.
Yeah.
No, you have to trash talk if you're that level. Funny you mentioned boxing. There's Muhammad Ali and I think it was George Foreman. Who he had that legendary rivalry with, and Foreman always used to not get the better of him. One time Foreman in one of their fights landed a full-on punch. He thought, okay, at least if I don't knock him out, I'll at least have him on the mat for a while. Muhammad Ali gets up, looks at him and says, "That's all you got, George?"
Yeah.
That's probably what he would be telling him right now.
9 wickets down, you were scooping a Jasprit Bumrah. You could have played those 2 balls, get a 3, 4, 5 runs, and that would be.
But good on Jasprit Bumrah. He dealt with the situation the way it should have been. Bowled it, dismissed him,
Left.
didn't even react.
Yeah.
Just look back,
And that's it.
Tata bye bye.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Eat, sleep,
was he
break
doing?
the
What was he
stream.
thinking?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Look at it. See, I remember even Corey Anderson, the 2016 T20 World Cup, he tried to scoop Jasprit Bumrah. 16 Bumrah knocked the middle stump out. 8 years later, Venkatesh Iyer, well set on 70, his middle stump gets knocked out. So, lesson, never try scooping a Jasprit Bumrah. Even in AB de Villiers tried once. That leg stump went for a toss in the IPL.
And if that god couldn't do it, sorry, no one is doing it.
No one's doing it.
Just national treasure.
Least of all, Venkatesh Iyer.
I miss Pat Cummins. I miss that time when he hit Jasprit Bumrah for 4 sixes in 1 over. That to the 20th over. So that's what I'm saying. I miss Pat Cummins.
Yeah.
And also I'm starting a petition. You know how the format goes now, where you'll end up playing some teams twice, some teams once. I'm starting a petition. I don't want KKR playing MI at all. I don't care. Count us out of the tournament at this point. We'll go AWOL, whatever. I am done playing MI. I hate the sight. I was a bag of nerves throughout the day. I shouldn't be. It's team 2nd versus team 9. But I'm a bag of nerves because I'm thinking these guys have the wood over us all the time. It doesn't matter 2-9. 23-9 really just hangs over your head. And then this happens.
Especially in this season when this team is 9th, especially done and dusted, their season is almost over. But still, we were nervous. We thought, and this might have been I'm not saying there's still an inning to be played, but I thought we have an easy chance this time. This season we can win both of the games because Mumbai is on the 9th. But see what they've done.
See, of course, it helps that they got
But if you start that petition...
No, I no petition. A rule change. Scrap the impact sub. Bring a rule. Every team.
Impact sub is the one who got you 42 today.
Exactly.
No. The bowlers are asking, in this season, especially bowlers were asking, we want that impact sub rule to be scrapped. So they could scrap the impact rule. They instead bring a rule. In the beginning of every season, a team will pick a team who they don't want to face in the league stage.
Then in that case, RCB will pick KKR. So.
No, RCB will have a lot of teams to pick.
Well,
so they will not get
a whole bunch of.
Yeah,
we will pick MI and we don't want to face MI in the league stage.
RCB will say, "No, I only want to play with DC." Okay. MI will say, "No, we want to only play with KKR."
Chennai will pick Punjab and they will say, "We will not play Punjab."
Chennai will not pick Punjab. Chennai won't pick Mumbai. Okay, so SAE, let's have a league of vibes then.
Yeah.
Vibes
Already
Premier
half a
League.
of vibes.
Not IPL, let's have a VPL. Vibes Premier League. Although VPL is one of our colleagues' short name,
Why,
Viren Pratap Lakampal.
why are you giving up? It's still halfway stage.
Yeah, no, I've not
You
given
know,
up.
famously in 1983, when West Indies got 183, Kapil Dev told his boys that we have got 183. They still have to get it.
Yes.
And see, India won the World Cup.
But at
43
different
runs.
times.
Yeah, Wankhede.
So actually, normally, if I'm looking at it, if you had a pitch which stayed 8 through and be no dew, I would back KKR spinners to actually eke out a win from here. But the dew, they were showing that wheel camera thingy in the 14th, 15th
Buggy
over.
cam.
The buggy cam. Yeah. 14, 15 overs, so the buggy cam is stalled, okay, and Harsha Bhogle on commentary is like, I don't think there's that much dew. Then the camera moved. The wheels were wet, and I'm like, oh my god. Already, I'm also starting another petition. Can we eliminate dew? I'm done with dew. I hate dew wrecking matches like this. I remember that was one reason I didn't like 2021 as much either, whether it be IPL, whether it be
but
World
Sheikh,
Cup.
to be fair, this is not a game wrecked by dew. It's your batter.
No, of course, I agree.
No dew, I kind of agree.
No,
with
they'd
you
eke
guys.
out a win. They'd eke out a win. It would be a long shot. A long shot.
Maybe at an Ekana on a bad day.
But not this.
No.
You know, 57.
They really had to shoot themselves in the foot, Mumbai.
Yeah.
Like really panicked.
Yeah.
And which is what, by the way, that takes me to the other point of Venkatesh Iyer. What was he doing refusing a single to Andre Russell?
I am the set batsman. I am
Salah
the
for a
top
reason?
scorer. I am the top
Inspired?
scorer. I am the set batsman. That might only be the
But no, there's no logic there
Thala for
because
a reason means that is Thala. Venkatesh Iyer is
he's nowhere near Thala. I was
And
sure.
that's-
no Thala.
And that's Darren Mitchell at the other end.
I know.
This is Andre Russell. So there's no comparison.
But he has
either
scored-
way.
We get inspired from idols,
70,
no?
70, 7-0, 7, I think.
Thala for a reason.
Thala.
The reason he did it was because he was kind of off balance, I think. But then later on, he thought maybe the fielder had reached. But that is still the call of the non-striker. Technically, what does it go? How is it that convention goes? That if it's gone behind, it's always got to be the call of the non-striker that you listen to. And he did kind of run a little bit, but after that, he just stopped. And by the way, Russell was no fool trying to make that run. He was doing it for a simple reason. Iyer was the set batter and it was the last ball of the over. So he wanted to keep the set batter on strike, telling himself that listen, even if he gets out, no problem, I'm doing conventionally the right thing. Which makes sense, but he just refused it. So 2 faux pas despite, and it says a lot that those 2 faux pas really kind of, dominate the discourse despite the fact that without his 70, KKR don't even have 170 to defend.
Yeah.
90.
But it could have been 200, you never know.
Yeah,
It
you
could be
lost out on
200.
30-40 runs.
There Russell
Yeah.
went mad. you
Three
never know.
runs. He has smashed the 6 of the very first ball he faced.
Two things. One is, of course, you lost to Dreras and Ramandeep. Your lower order there undone partly by a bad call, partly by Bumrah's genius. The other, and this is where I really have to raise a few questions on the middle order. Ankrish and Shreyas, you got to start, but you could see at that point already they were 2 wickets down and the pitch was not a Wankhede wicket. Definitely, if you were bowling it into the pitch and bowling it like a cutter, it's not easy to play. And both of them are giving dolly scoop to the fielder, scoop to the fielder. I'm like, are you giving them fielding practice? What is going on here? You've gotten off the 4s. Then at that point, maybe look to consolidate. Don't go in with this mentality that, oh, we have 8-9 batters. Boss, it's not that kind of a wicket. It was clearly evident when Phil Salt went for a cross shot and he gets it top edged. It wasn't just a misjudgment. On another ground, which was a flat track, that may have gone for a 4-6 in the power play. Not this time. You could have played smart. It's right up the alley. I mean, Ankrish is a good batter. Yeah.
He's taking tips from Ricky Ponting also.
The other day after
I thought
DC
he
game,
thought,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe that's why he did better like this.
But Surya was right there in short cover, right there. He just feeded him right into the hand.
Even
for Shreyas Iyer,
Yeah.
the point man was right there. He also was a very soft dismissal.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that. I think Shreyas Iyer at that point of time should have done what he do the best.
should have done what with Venkatesh Iyer, what he did in the last game
Yeah,
against
exactly.
DC, which is look to play a little slow, take the game deep. No problem. This is that kind of a pitch. I know people will say, oh, intense strike rate, but this is not an intense strike rate kind of a wicket. It just never was.
Yeah.
Oh, सवाल भी दिखा दे.
166, 216, 150, yeah, but hardly any impact, if you may have to say so.
Hardik Pandya bowled, picked
Yeah.
up a wicket.
2
off Sunil
wickets,
Narine.
yeah. He picked up 2 wickets, effected the run out also. So yeah, but yeah, it was like first over went for runs, last over went for runs. In between, he was good.
And that's where he's supposed to be bowling, the middle overs.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand why he took that death over this thing. I know they got a couple of wickets in that over as well. I'm thinking, I can see the scorecard. I know I've got 2 overs of Bumrah. So whoever the hell the other bowlers are, I'm going hell for leather. And if I'm set batters looking at Hardik Pandya, I'm like, great. Let me go after him. He's not a death bowler. MS Dhoni comprehensively proved that at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with questions. Dhanush says, we praise Bumrah as the greatest Indian fast bowler, looking at stats, but he hasn't won a World Cup like Kapil Dev and Zaheer. He has reasons, he's the reason why India lost the 20.
That no ball of fuckers.
Yeah, but last World Cup he should have won. It's not his fault that Rohit Sharma plays the shot that he did. It's not his fault that Virat Kohli and KL Rahul did not get a boundary for 40 overs. It's not his fault that the pitch was given the way the pitch was prepared for the final. None of it was his fault. He's bowling his heart out.
No, I love Mutton Biryani's comment where he says, Dhanush, stop watching cricket and go eat biryani.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're questioning Jasprit Bumrah?
Blasphemous.
Blasphemy, sacrilege.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don Bradman also didn't win a World Cup. There was no World
There
Cup.
was no
There was
World
no World
Cup.
Cup.
And
That's
the
it.
criticism is
You
he
cannot-
played with only 4 nations, but that is not his
But
fault.
but he's set on.
Because
And if it was that easy now with so many nations, then why has no one else come close to that batting average? That's my point.
there are 3 factors, there are 3 records which might never be broken even in this era. 974 runs, 974 runs in a single series. Kohli came close, but that was over 16 games. And most number of double turns, triple turns. I don't think so.
So even for that matter, I think Sachin's test record maybe.
100 centuries will never be broken.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
100 centuries.
No, not so much
No,
now.
20.
You're saying
25,
18,000 plus runs.
18,000 plus runs.
100
Yeah, the
18,000.
test, I don't think anyone's
No.
breaking that.
200 test matches.
Also not
That
breaking
I
that.
don't think anyone.
Maybe if Jimmy plays on for 2 more years, maybe.
Only Jimmy can.
Actually,
He's
English
180.
players can because they play about 14-15 tests a cycle.
Yeah, Root also has played a
Who can
lot.
go past 18,000 plus?
I mean, it tells
Not
you
test, not ODIs. Test matches he
Not
can.
Test
Test is 18,000 for 15,920.
463 ODIs.
Can
I don't
go
think
past.
with T20
I think so.
format being
18,000
grooving like.
nobody will go past. Yeah, I agree. 18,000 ODI runs, nobody's
No one's going past.
15,000 test, I agree.
Yeah.
no one's getting.
Good.
Root is the
100
closest.
test tons. Also
100 international tons for
400,
Kohli.
463 ODI in it, matches.
Kohli.
Kohli can 100 plus international
I don't
runs.
think 25.
He's got 81 so
So
far.
19 centuries.
Yeah.
3-4 years he might.
He'll play.
If he focuses on getting those centuries in tests and ODI cricket, yes.
Yeah, if he doesn't take too many breaks from test series.
Yeah.
Then yes.
I think he can. 3-4 years, 19 centuries
Now I
for
don't think he'll
Kohli.
take any more breaks.
Don't think so.
The best format is
Unless
ODI.
third junior comes along.
No, I think he's got the perfect happy family.
Boy, girl.
Yeah.
He's sorted.
And he has a dog also, right?
Does he?
Maybe. I don't know. An animal lover.
Yeah, he is.
Which football club does he support?
I
idea.
don't know. He's more of a Ronaldo fan than he is a
Yeah,
football
I
fan.
know.
Which shows in his behavior sometimes also.
Okay. There you're saying it's MI who owns KKR, not SRK. Even if they win, scoreline will be 23-10. Ouch.
हम क्या मंदिर का घंटा है?
Siddharth,
He's right, it's
Siddharth had an interesting stat in the pre-match that KKR have to win both their games for 7 consecutive years.
Against MI to then
To
match this
match
head
this
to head.
record.
It's that bad.
For 7 consecutive years.
I know. And there was another one. KKR always start with -4 because they lose 2 games to MI. But no, I thought that won't happen. So, yeah, Mr. Sheikh.
Big hopes from this man today.
You're a very confident man.
I
You're a
want
very confident
the
man.
big players for the big game.
I hope you're
KKR
right.
need him most.
And there is our impact sub coming out.
Oh yeah.
I hope if we have to see the best of Mitchell Stark, then I hope we see the Mitchell Stark who defended 3 of 2 balls and not the Mitchell Stark who gave away 18 runs of 4 balls.
True.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Mr. Shekhar, belated birthday wishes. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Shekhar. You may not remember me, but a long time ago. Of course, I remember you.
Every
Mr. Shekhar.
single time when you
Hey,
comment, we do.
could have taken a well-deserved day off today and let Sidvi take charge. Sidvi anyway takes charge, whether I'm on break or not.
Yeah.
He'll take over the weekend. He'll take charge.
Yes, much deserved break, as Mr. Shekhar rightly said. GGK, Rohit as impact sub is best. Rohit not in field ensures Hardik can captain without
Oh,
pressure.
that's an interesting way of looking at it, really. I didn't think of that.
No, but I don't think he feels any pressure. Does
He-
Rohit pressurize him?
But there are times
he
where
only
there's
helps
parallel
him.
conversations going
He
on.
only helps him and make things look easier for him, I think.
Vishal is saying, Nikhil, I hope you know that the New York Stadium outfield will use Kentucky bluegrass and the drop-in pitch will use
Tahoma Bermuda grass
surfaces prepared in Florida.
I did a video on that, like what is the Tahoma Bermuda grass all about, and it's used in mostly turf and also it's used in golfing, this kind of grass. And Kentucky, yes, it's called the bluegrass state for a reason.
Okay, we have another. I can't read that.
It's a Kannada.
It's Kannada text. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you looked?
You cannot read that.
Even no one can read this.
No one can
Yeah.
read that.
I was reading
Huh.
it yesterday.
Have you looked at the WI squad? There are only 3 spinners on which 2 are all-rounders. This is Wankhede typical pitch. First 6 overs always has something for bowler, then becomes flat.
But it didn't become flat. That's the thing. It did not become flat. You noticed that the ones who could get, the runs were the ones who were set batters. They were the only ones. So it didn't become flat. In fact, Piyush Chawla and even Naman Dheer were getting some serious turn. And all the most effective balls were the cutters. So I don't think it got easier. Now, unless Dew eases it out, then you're badly under par.
Sir Chandra wants to know, is Rohit the reason MI seemed different today? What does that mean?
Then maybe him not playing in the...
No, I don't think so. See, I think mostly KKR's batters committed harakiri.
Yeah, the top order definitely.
Definitely. And see, Venkatesh, we pointed out the faux pas. I mean, you can't deny a single to a Russell here. Because I think it was close to 199 had Russell stayed there. Despite I'm taking about Bumrah. He could have gone after the other bowlers. So that's why.
Sridhar Sagakar says, what will you say if MI chase it in 13 overs? I'll say, well done.
Then we'll say it's a pitch of 2 halves and they won the toss. Good toss to win. That's it. What else can you say?
Yeah, and it's 24-9. Rather than 24-7. 24-9. Yeah.
Okay. Gukesh has been signed by RCB to bowl in the death cricketer.
He keeps his calm under pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's ice cool, man.
I like Akash Bhardwaj's comment. He said, I hope that Yorker from Bumrah comes good in the World Cup. Otherwise, I'm going to break the TV. With you there.
Okay. Asad wants to know who's your favorite, MSN or BBC?
MSN any day of the week.
For me also MSN.
Definitely MSN. For those of you all who don't get it, MSN was Messi, Suarez, Neymar, the Barca combo. BBC is, well, not the TV channel, but Bale, Benzema and Cristiano.
MSN.
Okay. Anyone picking KKR?
We all picked.
We both still are, but I think that's only...
Still backing KKR?
Yeah.
Long is back.
But
My team.
I am
have to be
changing it to
analysts,
MI.
yeah.
Yeah.
My team, my jersey, my
See,
jersey.
head.
Being a fan is whatever, but now as an analyst, you seriously think
No.
Head says KKR, heart says MI.
Heart says KKR, head says MI.
whose fault was it with the run out?
Venki.
Venkatesh.
It was an easy
And
run.
he was
Easy run.
single because he almost reached there and came back.
I
Yeah.
know. Seriously, it was. So yeah, I've changed my prediction. I'm
I don't
keeping
blame
MI.
Okay, see you. End of the
Match.
innings. Yeah, that's where we have a lot of time to chat. Bye.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye bye.